Warning, this webcam contains excited content not suitable for people whose volume is turned way up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. I want to start off by thanking you all for participating and giving me some feedback on previous videos and also some ideas for future videos. So one of the requests that I've gotten a lot here recently is the pre-start process. And so when you're working with somebody, they're doing a pre-sale and they want to know, when's my home going to start? It's been 3 weeks. I haven't seen a single pine cone overturned. What's going on? And so to give you an idea of what all goes into that process so you can convey that to those people. Okay, so first, if they're doing a pre-sale, then we have to have the color selections and any upgrades that they're doing. And that's important so we can get the purchase orders and the budgeting set. Speaking of which, purchase orders and budgeting are one of the things that needs to be done pre-start. Also, we've got to get a preliminary set of plans to our draftsman. He gets that together and then sends that out, and then based on that, we can get a preliminary budget and purchase order set up. Next, we get a permanent set of plans, and we have to work on getting the permit. Now, the permit requires a lot of research, and so we have to get the address, and we have to look into getting a water meter, GPS coordinates, and also file a notice of intent, and then we can file for the permit. Next, we have to get the site plan. And the site plan shows where the home sits on the home site and make sure it's between setbacks and that the home will fit, and shows us the direction. And then based on that, we can get the res check or manual J. You might remember that from talking about the heating and cooling process. So the manual J is based on the direction of the home, the number of windows, the volume heated and cooled, and determines what size air conditioning unit we need to use and how to adjust basically how to set up the entire heating and air system. So that's done before we ever start the home. We also have to do a water flow diagram. We have to make sure that the water is able to flow past the home, that we don't have any standing water. It's extremely important. On home sites that aren't cleared, where we have to do clearing, we have to clear the home, we have to clear the lot, do a site evaluation, and then do a compaction test to make sure that the home that we can do a foundation on that particular area. Okay, then we have to do a pin location and survey. We have to locate the pins to the property, do a survey to make sure that that there's no easements running through the property and that everything is done correctly. Next, we've got the slot start schedule. So it goes on to the slot start schedule, which is a list of homes that are going to be started next. So right now we're in a busy season. We've had a lot of sales back to back to back, and so our slot schedule is many days long. So we can only start so many homes each week. And so when the slot schedule gets back, it's first in, first out. So if you have a pre-sale goes on the start list, then it has to wait until the homes that are before it start. Now we can push a pre-sale up the list and pass over the available or speculative homes, and that's oftentimes that is what we do. But in cases where, like right now, we've got a lot of pre-sales on the list, you're going to have that start schedule that it has to get through. Okay, start schedule, slot schedule, and the next thing is once we've got it on the slot schedule, then the construction schedule is set, and we have to obtain a construction loan for the home. Then and only then can we deliver materials to the site, go ahead and do the slab foundation and get started. And a lot of times buyers are surprised. Once we do begin construction, it seems to go extremely quick. But those first few weeks, or slightly over a month, if that happens to be the case, seem to take a really long time, but there's a lot of work that's going on behind the scenes. Thanks, y'all.